are Bravo!
We are Bravo!
Mighty, mighty Bravo!
The mighty, mighty Bravo!
Bushmaster Bravo!
Bushmaster Bravo!
My name is Kimberly Hewlett. I'm the Family Readiness Support Assistant and Gift Managers for the Warrior Transition Unit here at Fort Leonard Wood. Our intent at the unit is to help the soldiers either return to duty or to transition to civilian life. With the donations that you guys are providing us with, we'll be using that to help fund our volunteer services. So we do leather works, which they make different things out of leather. Crafts, where they make different crafts and do painting. Our gardening.
I'm Specialist Wrestling, originally from Minnesota, and been here a couple months.
I'm Specialist Perez. I'm originally from St. Louis, so not too far from home.
What branch are you in?
I'm with the Army National Guard, the National Guard out of Wisconsin. We got called to active duty, and that's how I ended up down in Fort Leonard Wood.
I'm a reservist out of Belleville, Illinois, and we also got called to active duty and found our way here.
Do you have a rank?
We're both specialists.
We're both specialists.
It's like the 4th level up. So you have the privates, and then you have specialists. So our next step would be to sergeant, ideally.
What do you want other students to know about the Warrior Transition Unit in the military?
One thing that I've learned since being here is whenever you get hurt in any situation you're in, whenever you're overseas, that when they bring you over here, everybody that's in these uniforms, we kind of become a family in a way. Yes, there's still a rank structure and everything, but the Warrior Transition Unit is pretty much there to help us as soldiers not just get physically better, but mentally better. So if we don't get the chance to go back to what we're supposed to do in the military, we'll be able to come back and work and feel better about ourselves and be able to fit back into regular. So the WTU really does help.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, Captain Philip Compion. I'm the WTU commander for Fort Leonard Wood. I've been here for a year now, and still about a year left.
What war did you fight in?
I was in 4 operations. Operation New Dawn, Operation Noble Eagle, Operation Enduring Freedom, and Operation Iraqi Freedom.
Does this job require a medical background?
It doesn't. It does not. Although it couldn't hurt. We do go through a lot of medical terminology, and with that increased knowledge, would assist the job.
What do you want other students to know about the Warrior Transition Unit in the military?
I think that this is a unique unit that the Army has dedicated to soldiers when they become sick, ill, or injured. What it really does is it takes the soldier away from the full-time operations. It gives them the ability to dedicate their time just to their healing. So that's really what the overarching kind of unit push is for.
5.
How long have you been in the military?
I've been in over 18 years now.
What branch are you in?
I'm in the Minnesota Army National Guard.
What do you want other students to know about the Warrior Transition Unit in the military?
Well, first of all, the Warrior Transition Unit has been a great thing for me. I broke my shoulder quite severely in Afghanistan. It's been critically important for me to have a place to get my shoulder fixed and to be able to focus on rehabilitating myself to get back to full duty and my normal civilian job. And so this has been a great place to do that. They let me live here. I go to therapy 3 times a week here. I get my medical appointments here. And they actually have me do a job while I'm here too. And my job is I drive the commander of the hospital when he needs to go someplace. And the other thing about the military, what students know about the military, that everyone who is able to should serve their country in the military. It's vitally important, especially nowadays with what's going on in the world.
What do you do in the military?
I'm a truck driver, so I drive everything from the little white Dodge Caravan all the way up to those great big MRAPs that you see rolling around the desert.
What's your civilian job?
My civilian job is I'm an operations manager for a small nonprofit organization called Ruby's Pantry, and we collect up surplus food donations from corporations and distribute them out to people in need in rural communities.
Would you recommend your job to others?
Yes, absolutely. Yep, I love my military job, I love my civilian job, so I've got the best of both worlds there.
Is there anything else you would like people to know?
I'd like them to know that this is a good organization here and a good program, and we appreciate all the people who help support us and fund us, the USO, people from the community that come in and take interest in us. One of the drawbacks of getting injured and having to come to a place like this is you're away from your unit and all your friends, you're away from your family, so a person can easily start to feel isolated here. Oh, hey, they dumped me in some strange place and I'm hurt and I'm injured. And all the folks here are very caring, very friendly. They take interest in us. They give us activities. They give us support. The USO lady comes in on Monday nights and brings us pizzas, and we watch Monday Night Football together. And so we do a lot of great stuff like that. And part of healing is not just the physical side, it's the mental and emotional side. That's just as important, to have that positive attitude, and that helps you heal.
Since it's once a week for leather work, I cut it all out, and then I stamped the border last week, and then this week, today I actually done this, so it probably has like another week or two, because I'll be able to stain it and everything, and then they'll sew it for me.
One, two, three.